Hi, my name is Christy Freeze. I'm a registered dietitian here at the Hall Perrine Cancer Center. Today I'm going to show you a great recipe to make. It's called Muffin Pan Frittatas. After you deserve breakfast, after fasting all night, our bodies are ready to be refueled to start our day. So this recipe comes together with just a few ingredients. You can also make these ahead of time in the evening, and then they're ready to go in the morning. You just warm them up in the microwave. In my bowl, I've got 6 eggs. And to the 6 eggs, I'm going to add a half a cup of milk. And I'm going to add a pinch of salt and pepper. Now I just have to mix those up. So I'll use a wire whisk and get them all mixed up. Eggs are an excellent source of protein. Also in the yolk there's a nutrient called choline, and that's a nutrient we don't always get enough of, and it is helpful in our brain function. Once you get the 6 eggs, half a cup of milk, and a pinch of salt and pepper mixed together, now we can start adding a few more ingredients. I've got 1 cup of shredded cheddar cheese. You can use shredded cheese that you get out of a bag, or if you like to purchase it in the 8-ounce blocks, you need 4 ounces or half of that block, and then you can shred that up yourself. This is a great opportunity to make this recipe your own, because this one I used cheddar. You could use pepper jack, you could use mozzarella, whatever cheese you have on hand. Now, the fun part for me is we get to add vegetables. Vegetables are great to get in at breakfast. Today we're going to add 3/4 of a cup of zucchini, and so we'll add that in there. This is another place where you could make a substitution. In the springtime, if you have asparagus available to you, asparagus would be a wonderful vegetable to add to this recipe as well, or in place of the zucchini. I'm going to add a 1/4 cup of red pepper. If you have green pepper on hand, that's just fine. And then I have a couple tablespoons of red onion. Same thing, whatever onion you have on hand, you can do. So now that I got those all in there, that cup of cheese, 3/4 cup of zucchini, 1/4 cup of chopped red pepper, and my 2 tablespoons of onion. Pretty easy so far. All I'm going to do is measure, it's about 1/4 of a cup into a prepared muffin tin. You're going to make 12 muffins. So you can spray it with cooking spray, the muffin tins, or you can rub it with a cooking oil, whichever you have on hand. But you're just going to put a 1/4 cup of each into each cup. You'll put a 1/4 cup of the mixture into each muffin tin. I'm going to take a quick opportunity to show you how I chopped up my red peppers, because you might enjoy this tip at home. So the recipe only called for a 1/4 of a cup of red peppers, and you'll probably have a lot more left over. So when I'm cutting my red pepper, I like to stand it up on end, and then I slice it from the top down. So I get these nice wide pieces. And I go all the way around that pepper. And then the seeds stay intact. And I can enjoy this bottom part as well, but now the seeds are left out. And so I have these nice flat pieces, and it makes it easier. You can then cut it into strips and then chop it. Peppers are a great source of vitamin C, whether it's green, yellow, red, or orange peppers. And they're wonderful to eat just raw, like you would carrots, celery, and cucumber slices. But you can also use them in cooked recipes just like this one. But I thought it'd be fun to show you that additional tip on how to cut that up so you can enjoy all the vegetables you use in this recipe. So you're going to put those Muffin Pan Frittatas into the oven, 350 degrees, and it's going to stay in there for 20-22 minutes until the eggs are set. When the Muffin Pan Frittatas come out of the oven, they're going to be nicely puffed up, but they won't stay like that. After you take them out of the oven, you're going to set them on a cooling rack for about 5 minutes, and they kind of settle down into their muffin pan. Now again, you only see 6 here because I have a very small oven here in this kitchen, and so I do 2 6-count pans to make my muffin pan frittatas. I chose to enjoy my muffin pan frittatas with a piece of whole grain toast and some fresh fruit. I hope you enjoy this muffin pan frittata recipe.